All right, in this video, we're going to work through the following problem. It says to rewrite the sum or difference as a product. All right, in this case, we have a difference, sine h minus 3h. And so what we're going to do is look at the sum to product formulas, and we're going to be looking for one that most closely resembles this. So here I have two sines being subtracted, so we can see that looks a lot like this one. Okay, so I have sine x minus sine y equals this. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to use this formula. Here we have cosine and then sine being multiplied together. All right, so this expression right here is going to be equal to 2 cosine, and then it's x plus y over 2. So in this case, right, h is playing the role of x, and 3h is playing the role of y. So it would be cosine of h plus 3h over 2. All right, and then looking back at the formula, next up we have sine, right, of x minus y over 2. So sine of x minus y over 2. So in this case, h is playing the role of x. It's minus 3h is playing the role of y. All of that over 2, like so. Okay. All right. And so now what we need to do is to reduce this as much as possible. All right, so looking on the inside of these trigonometric functions, I have h plus 3h, so that's going to be 4h. I have sine of h minus 3h, so 1h minus 3h is going to be minus 2h, like so. Then I can do some more simplifying. 4 divided by 2, right, is going to be 2. So it'll be 2h. Oops, I accidentally wrote h there. Sorry about that. It should be a 2. So on this one I have minus 2h divided by 2. So negative 2 divided by 2 is a negative 1. So that will be a minus h like that. All right, and so we've reduced this down pretty well, but they probably on the answer choices will not leave that minus h in there, right? And so what you need to do is to use the even and odd identity for sine, right? So the even and odd identity for sine says that sine of minus x equals minus sine x. All right, so I can use that identity right here. So this would be written as 2 cosine 2h times minus sine h. Right, so I'm using this even and odd identity. I'm putting these parentheses here because if I don't, it's going to look like this is subtraction, which it's not. All right, so that's why I have the parentheses here. And then what I can do, since I can multiply these, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 things being multiplied out, depending on how you look at it. I can go ahead and rewrite this. All right, this is the same as negative 1 times sine h. So I can go ahead and multiply the negative 1 and the 2 together, and that's normally how you would see that written. So it would be negative 2, because 2, this 2, times this negative 1 would be negative 2. And then it would be written cosine 2h sine h, like so. Okay, and so that's the final answer on this one.